You're welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to make white coconut bread. Now, for this recipe, we're going to use the coconut that is halfway mature. That way, it will enable us to blend easily and also, knead very easy. So, in a bowl, I'm going to crack and collect the water, which is very important because in this recipe, we are not going to use ordinary water, only the coconut water and the coconut milk. So the bread is going to be super rich. Now make sure you get all the water. Now in another bowl, carefully filter your water, your coconut water, so as to remove all the coconut fibers and every other dirt that are in. So after filtering the water, we set it aside and peel off, remove the flesh of our coconut so that it will enable us to blend. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell because it's very, very important. Now we're going to send our coconut water into the freeze so that it will cool for 10 minutes. That way it will give us a very beautiful consistency during mixing. So I haven't done that. Let's slice the coconut into smaller pieces for the blender to be able to blend very fast. Now we're going to blend this coconut to puree. It is going to be smooth and beautiful. Now you don't just want to leave it. Once in a while you check if the consistency is enough. For now, it's not enough because you can easily see the particles of the coconut. So I continue blending. Now blending it like this will help you, to reduce the coconut fiber and it will not be too chewy. Now after that, I decided to filter a portion of to achieve a portion of the coconut puree so as to reduce the fiber, because if the particles or the fiber of the coconut is too much on the bread, it will not give us the quality we want. So after filtering and extracting the milk, I still added a portion of it so that chewy nature of the coconut will be in the bread. When you are eating it, you can feel the coconut, but it should not be too much. Now our coconut milk and coconut fiber is ready. Now in another separate bowl, I'm going to weigh 600 grams of flour, which is very, very important. 600 grams of flour, and I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of sugar. I don't want it to be too sweet because my children will enjoy it. A tablespoon of butter, as you can see on the screen, 1.5 tablespoon of yeast, a pinch of salt. You can see the quantity, and then you dry mix. You mix the dry ingredients together first before introducing it to the coconut milk. This will, enable you to properly mix the butter and everything together. Now you observe that I did not add flavor. I did not add any other chemicals apart from the butter and yeast, flour. This is a super rich, beautiful, easy to make recipe. Now I'm going to introduce it to the milk so as to start mixing and kneading. You have to be patient and do it gradually, slowly and you add your flour bit by bit. Now you can see that the dough is getting formed. The gluten, for this one, you don't expect the gluten to form so fast because it's not normal water. There's no water in it, so it took a longer time to form the gluten, but you have to be patient and trust the process. After a while, I decided to knead it on the table, so I cleaned my table and sprinkled some flour so as to enable me knead the dough properly. Now you can see how soft it is, and I'm going to add more of the flour. Now I'm using the 600 grams, remember. So a portion was left so that I will use it for kneading. So you knead it until it's no longer too sticky. And that will, at this point you can see that the dough is better now. And I have to mold it in a way that it will be beautiful, wonderful looking loaf. Now I decided to split it into two, to cut it into 2 portions and mold to have 2 beautiful long loaves. So This will give me what I want because I just need two beautiful long notes. You can actually turn this to be a beautiful business because you can see it's easy to make, affordable. There are no much things to add, and it will be very expensive because it's coconut, pure coconut with little quantity of butter. You can imagine how rich and sweet, delicious this bread could be. So turn this to a business. If you produce only this, your business will go far and you will make good money, because I believe in turning whatever we do to a business. Now, I have to mold it gradually. Now, if you want training and any other thing, please contact the number and I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you the best training that is required for you to be an expert in bread making. You are called consulting the expert, someone who studied food science and is good in the food business. So having molded it, we're going to pan it, and I just use flour. You can actually use butter. If you egg wash, it's going to come out beautiful, but I decide not to egg wash. Instead, I decide to add more butter on it by rubbing it on the dough. I added beautiful. Now this butter is not just the ordinary baking butter. This one is the one you can use in eating. It's so delicious. It tastes very good. So just to improve the taste and the quality of my bread, I decided to butter wash it. No longer egg wash, but butter wash, to rub it and have a beautiful look and improve the nutritional value. And then I baked at 190 degrees centigrade, and this is our white coconut bread. Beautiful and tasty. It's very heavy, and you can see how good, beautiful. Please don't forget to like this video, drop your like, and also share this video with your friends so as to also enable them learn what you've learned. Don't forget to drop your comment. It's very, very important. Please like our video, subscribe, and do all the necessary things you need to do. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye bye.